Hey guys, Bird here. I am at the Joann's that's located in Perring Parkway in Baltimore County. And as you can see, the closing sign is here. It says entire store up to 60% off. You can see the sign kind of falling down off to the side. Come on in, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion about whether or not it's worth spending your gas to drive in. So they definitely are still advertising for staff. They want an extra 30% off. Come join our team. As immediately as I make my way into the store, there is a huge display of Easter items. Don't ask me why they have Easter items here. I guess these are things they already ordered. They were in their warehouse, but anyway, it's 20% off. By the way, this is a fairly large store. As you can see, they also have these plastic flowers and floral arrangements and varying prices for these, somewhere around 40%. You can see that some areas are starting to look bare, but for the most part, it looks like the store is still pretty well stocked. And although this is a Joann's, when you first come in, you don't see any fabric whatsoever. What you see right away is a bunch of other things. Here's vases, kind of what's down here, a multitude of baskets. So you see a bunch of different cookware, guys. There's bakeware, especially bakeware in Joann's. I have no idea why. But anyway, it's 15% off if that's something that speaks to you. All right, let's keep making our way back. Crafting foam, 50% off. Still haven't found any fabric. Over in this area, you can find the single sheet cardstock, and it is now 50% off. I don't do anything with cardstocks. I can't tell you whether or not that is a great price. Cups, definitely things are starting to look different than when I visited here a few weeks ago. It is definitely starting to look a lot more empty, but I'm not seeing a huge discount in price. Okay, I've walked almost to the back of the store, guys, and I have still not come across any fabric. Aisles and aisles are different things. These are toys, Legos, and things like that. And as I mentioned, things are starting to thin out a little bit. Over here at the yarn department, it's still only 25% off, so I've not seen any additional decrease in pricing. The store feels very empty. Not just empty as far as the shelving units are concerned, but also I'm not feeling a lot of people. There are not a lot of people moving about shopping as I've seen previously. There's actually no one at the cutting counter. I am 2/3 of the way through the store and I haven't even encountered the fabric area yet. Finally, here we are at the fabric area, and the first thing I come across is the fleece. And the fleece is now 50% off. So let me tell you what that is going to actually cost you if by chance you're interested in fleece. So it's $14.99. And so 50% off of $14.99 is $7.50 a yard for fleece. I don't use fleece for anything, but I would think that $7.50 a yard is still too much money to pay for fleece. And my recommendation, if you're looking to purchase fleece, wait. I would not waste gas money coming into the store. So there's more fleece, tons of, it's pretty, beautiful colors. Now I'm coming across the cotton canvas fabric, and this is 50% off. And to give you a general idea of what that means, it's $12.99 a yard, so you can do the math. That's $6 a yard for the canvas fabric. Outdoor fabric is 60% off, so you're talking $22 a yard, so $11 a yard. Still, I think a little bit high. As I've mentioned, things are definitely starting to thin out quite a bit. Now it says a 2-yard cut minimum, but I'm going to update you on that because I think they've actually changed that for their home decor fabrics. Over here, home decor fabrics, 60% off. That actually feels like a really nice flannel. Home decor, 60% off. 60% off. You can now see there is a 3-yard cut minimum for home decor. Casa Collection fabric is 60% off. That's the highest that I've actually seen. So if you're into this type of fabric, now this is not Casa, so you have to be careful and make sure that it truly is Casa Collection. So this is chiffon fabric, so it's $10.99. There's also Casa Collection at $20, and that is 60% off. All right, let's keep making our way through. Costuming fabric at 50% off. More fleece. There's some flannel solids. Denim, guys. So denim is only 20% off. Not worth making the drive into the store. And there actually isn't really much even here in the way of denim. This denim is $21.99 a yard, and you're only going to get 20% off. Definitely not a great buy yet, although I can't say yet because I'm not really sure there will be much here if you wait. Silky solids are 40% off. They still have some of it. Now remember, all of these shelving units were chock full before. I will actually ask the staff here to see if they're planning to get or envision getting additional stock coming in, because this particular store here in Parkville, Maryland is definitely starting to feel like it's thinning out as far as the stock is concerned. This is super snuggle flannel. That's 50% off. When it was a real Joann's, 50% off wasn't. I mean, that was pretty much what you would get on any standard day. There's a 2-yard cut minimum still on regular fabric that isn't home decor. Home decor is a 3-yard minimum. All right, so let's keep walking through. Things are starting to look a little bit more kind of disorganized here. And I started with fleece, and it looks like there is still more fleece here. Broadcloth. Now, I can always use some cotton for different things in the house, and the cotton is 25% off. And they say the specialty cotton, this is $6.99, and it's 25% off. Keepsake cotton, let me tell you what that's running. Keepsake cotton is $9.99 a yard, and you get 20% off. So at $10 for the fabric, you're paying $8 a yard for cotton. It's your decision at the end of the day whether or not that's worth spending your gas money to make the drive in. 20% off on cotton for me. I am not going to drive 15, 20, 30 minutes away from home. So let's keep looking through. We're almost toward the very end of the store, and there's more and more fleece. If jewelry making is your thing, it is 60% off, and the pricing varies from $5, $6, $7, some $9 per piece. And again, that's 60% off. And they have a couple aisles of the jewelry making kinds of things. I don't have any expertise in this area at all. There are some areas that are a little bit bare there, but if you're into jewelry making, maybe this is something you would want to come. As far as trims, the trims department is pretty darn bare. Definitely don't spend your money driving in if you need trims of any type. Definitely don't make a trip into the store if you're looking for zippers or thread. It's completely empty. Sewing machines are still only 15% off, and these are out of the box. So these have already been open box items, and for like this brother, they want $1,300, and you're only going to get 15% off. This is not a spot that I would recommend shopping if you're looking to purchase a sewing machine. And they have a couple that are actually still in the box. This Janome, I don't see a price, but it does tell me it's a demo box. And then also that Singer. I always have to make my way back to the clearance last chance section, and it says that these things are 60% off. So let me just take a little look. This is waffle fabric, $21.99. So you're going to get 60% off of that. Of course, you have to be a little bit careful with the last chance items because some things may end up here that are not actually last chance. So definitely check on the price. This is charmeuse. This says it's $4.97. So if that is actually $4.97 and you will get an additional 60% off, that's going to be a great deal. But I don't know if that's an additional price off or priced as marked. And this is French Terry, and that is $5.97. So you might be able to find a couple things. It's not a huge variety of items here in the last chance area. And then finally, I want to take a look at the patterns. So even at 50%, y'all, people have been cleaning up in the pattern department, which is shocking because patterns can range, anywhere from 20 bucks a pattern. So you're talking about $10 a pattern when you can go to simplicity.com and get a pattern for less than that and have it shipped directly to your home. So still some things in the drawers, but surprisingly, people are definitely starting to purchase some of the patterns. It looked quite a bit ramsacked here. So 50% off. So, me patterns, they kind of put their own prices on them, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so it's the same one that's on the envelope, $15.95. So you're going to pay $8 for that pattern. So I did get a chance to talk with staff, and they are expecting additional shipments, but they have no idea what may arrive on the truck. So it's basically, hit or miss. So I started this off by saying, let's walk in and I'll give you my honest opinion about whether or not it is worth spending your gas and making the drive in. My humble opinion is don't waste your money on gas. Unless you are interested in fleece at 60% off, I don't see anything yet that I am so interested in that I'm willing to pick it up, take it to the cutting table, and to actually purchase it. So I wouldn't waste your gas. The way that these things work out, and this is a completely different game than what I am accustomed to when stores close, or at least Joann stores have closed when there's been the end of a lease. Usually it starts out around 30% off everything, not 40 off here and 60 off there, but 30% off of everything in the store. And then it usually goes the next week to like 40% off, 50% off, 60% off, and then even up to 70 and sometimes 80% off. That is not the game that this particular liquidator is playing. So very, very different. They're definitely holding out, trying to raise as much money as possible to pay off their debts. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks for hanging out and walking through the store with me. Again, my 2 cents on it. Let me know what your thoughts are. But my 2 cents is don't waste your money. Don't waste the gas driving in. But let me know what your thoughts are. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. I appreciate you guys so much. Bye-bye for now.